Thanks, guys. Now today, a big game coming up. It's the season opener to the NFL. Lions coming over to Kansas City, the former Super Bowl champions of 2023, over into Kansas City for the Chiefs game. It's going to be a tough one. But yeah, your opinion. Who do you think is going to come out on top here?
Well, what I think is going to happen is that I think it's a clear and obvious one for the Chiefs. You know, they're coming off of another Super Bowl, the second one in 5 years, actually. And I don't see them stopping because they have end of season momentum. I think that they are really starting to gel their core is really starting to gel. Even though they may have some new additions, I think this is still the same team that we saw last year, and I still think they're going to dominate the exact same way.
Yeah, I mean, I can agree with that. I think it's going to be a bit closer than people think. I really think that both teams have off-season momentum, have end-of-season momentum coming into this one. But a real big thing, the biggest position, quarterback. We send it over to Cameron here, where he will show us this quarterback comparison.
And like you said, this is going to be a close game because we know that the Lions have changed over the years, and we know that they have a lot of momentum coming into the NFC North, and the Chiefs are still that dominant team that they were in the Super Bowl. So when I look at the quarterbacks, when I see them play in an actual game, if I watch their highlights side by side, I'm like, okay, like Patrick Mahomes is clearly the better quarterback. But when we look at what these teams are being surrounded with, Jared Goff has some great receivers like Amon-Ra St. Brown, and he has a great coaching staff. And I think that has been able to help him throughout the year. So I really like the quarterback matchup that we're going to see. I know Patrick Mahomes is a bit of a better quarterback because he's won a few Super Bowls in his time, and he's still at his peak. I think he's going to reach he is still rising. I don't think he's even reached his peak yet. He's still getting there because he's still a great quarterback. I think Jared Goff, on paper, this looks really close, and it's all about what both teams have built around their quarterbacks, what weapons they can use. So I really think that both these quarterbacks are almost as evenly matched as you can get. But when I look at the receiving core, I like the Chiefs receiving core better. I like Juju Smith-Schuster better. I like Isaiah Pacheco when he plays at the receiver's position better. So I think the Lions have a lot of momentum coming into this season because they are now expected to win the NFC North this year because Aaron Rodgers left, and the Vikings are still very close. The Packers are still very close. So I think with all that momentum coming into the season, I think the Lions can truly take this game. But again, it's in Kansas City, so this is a tough one.
Yeah, I'd like to add on that in Kansas City part. Statistics came out from the Google StatCast last season. Second loudest stadium in the NFL. Other than Lumen Field, Lumen Field is built for the loud stadium, for the loud fans, whereas Kansas City is just built like any other stadium to show that they are as loud as they truly are. It's gonna shock these Lions players, gonna shock their coaches. I think they might have trouble calling plays, especially considering it is the first game of the season. But I would also think that Patrick Mahomes is also the better quarterback, and I also think that the Chiefs are gonna pull this one out with ease. I think it can be a close game. I think it's going to be a great season opener. But I'll send it to you now once again. What will be your score prediction?
Now, when you said with ease, like the Chiefs, are they really you really think that they're gonna carry out the Lions easily? I think that this is going to be a really close game. I think my final score prediction is going to be a high-scoring game with both offenses. I think the Chiefs are going to pull away, though, 34-30. Back to you, Chase.
Okay. I will say, just make it short and sweet. Lions, they're gonna score some points, but I do think that the Chiefs are, like I said, gonna win with these. I'm saying it's a 35 to 38 point game for them. I'm gonna go 37-20. real quick.
I'm just gonna go, like he said, short and sweet. I got it like 28-20.
Nice. Looks like we're getting real close to kickoff here. We'll send it back up to the booth.